everybody, David the AI Guide here on Saturday, and we're going to wrap up farming today, and we're talking all about farming in Africa and AI, and there's a lot going on here. I just saw an Economist video about agriculture in Africa that was fascinating, but one of the things I learned is that over half the people in Africa still do farming for their living. That's how they make their living. And most of these farmers are subsistence farmers, which means that they raise enough food for their family and maybe a little bit of their extended family. But there's a lot of things going on in the terms of AI. There's a company out of South Africa called ArrowView that uses AI to manage people's crops, and they do it using drones and satellites, thus ArrowView. And this company is growing quickly. It has customers all over Africa and also in Australia and New Zealand. But in addition to that, there's a lot of effort to distribute better seeds to the subsistence farmers. And the reason for that is the climate of Africa is changing. It used to be a lot wetter than it is now. It's getting drier. So the kind of seeds that are going to work need to change. And with these, some of these are enhanced seeds, and with these enhanced seeds, crop yields have been increasing 40%. So talk about a profound impact on somebody's life. And the cool thing about Africa is it doesn't have this huge infrastructure already in place like the US does, where adoption of self-driving farm equipment is very slow. AI-driven application of pesticides, fertilizer, water, and seed planting is slow because there's so much equipment already on farms, but none of that applies in Africa. Most of the farming is still done the old-fashioned way by hand. So Africa can actually jump generations, several generations of technology out of the box. And what I can foresee in Africa is for these smaller farmers, lawn tractor sized tractors, AI enabled, that can plant enhanced seeds and manage the crops much more effectively, leading to very significant increases in food supply. And an interesting thing happens when food security increases and job security increases, population growth falls. So this is the answer for Africa. This electricity, which a lot of people are working on, distributed electricity using AI again and solar power to generate and store and then distribute in a very localized area, as we've talked about electricity. So Africa can jump over many generations of legacy technologies. And everyone's saying, and I said it to some of my nieces and nephews 15 years ago already, so we're talking about 2005, I said this, Africa's the next China. It's going to develop, industrialize, although it will be different. It won't be straight manufacturing, although manufacturing is growing very, very quickly in Africa, but it's also going to be knowledge-based industries like computer programming, call centers, all the stuff that you see in Asia. So Africa's going to change, my friends, and it's a great area of the world to watch and to hope for these changes so that the lives of Africans get better. Talk to you next time, and we'll start a new industry.